Taking too long to watch your favorite series, to read a book, or to study, may be a great solution to compensate for what they could not do during the day, but you must be careful. Did not? Read on to find out. Damages to watching over your health, beware of them. One of the English folk proverbs says that the hour of sleep before midnight is equal to 2 hours after it, and in Egypt you find most mothers chanting the phrase night sleep is not the same as daytime sleep to their children's ears. This is not only the opinion of popular sayings, but thousands of scientific studies around the world indicate the harms of watching over the physical and psychological health of pregnant women, and the normal development of children and fetuses. What happens in the body as a result of staying up late and lack of sleep? Sleeping at night is associated with the release of the hormone melatonin, which increases in secretion in the dark and decreases in daylight. And when you prolong the nights and reduce the number of hours you sleep at night, you are depriving your body of sufficient secretion of it, so the levels of this hormone in your body are disturbed, which negatively affects the regularity of the following functions you have. The rates and times of falling asleep and waking up, biological clock, body temperature, fluid balance within the body, feeling hungry and full, sleep stages. In order to understand how staying up late can negatively affect your health, it may be useful to familiarize yourself with the different stages of sleep that a person goes through, and their relationship to nighttime. A person goes through 2 main stages of sleep during his sleep. 1. Rapid eye movement, REM, stage. During this stage, thoughts, memories and events that the individual experienced during the day are processed, and dreams occur during them as well. 2. Non-rapid eye movement stage, non-rapid eye movement, non-REM. Many vital functions are regenerated during this stage, and in the deep stage of this stage, known as slow-wave sleep, the brain recovers from the overwork it did during the day. And it secretes hormones, which helps the body to rebuild itself after the effort it lost during the day. The length of time that you benefit from non-rapid eye movement sleep varies, according to the hour in which you go to bed. If you go to sleep between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m., your body will benefit from a greater amount of non-rapid sleep movement, compared to someone who sleeps between 3 in the morning and 11 in the morning. Although you both get the same amount of sleep, 8 hours, staying up late prevents the second from recovering from the effects of the exhaustion of his mind and body while awake. Physical damages of staying awake. These are the most important physical disadvantages of staying up late. Tired woman in the car. 1. A negative impact on heart health. Lack of sleep at night, less than 5 hours, and increasing it, 9 hours or more, negatively affects heart health, but the risk of coronary heart disease or stroke rises in the case of lack of sleep. So, if you stay up too long even though you have to wake up early to do your chores, you are risking your heart health. 2. High risk of developing cancer. According to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, the risk of breast, colon, rectal, and prostate cancer increases in people who sleep less than 7 hours a night. 3. Decreased sexual desire in men. Staying up to 5 hours or less at night leads to a decrease in testosterone production by 10 to 15%, according to a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association in June 2011. 4. Obesity and weight gain. Staying up late leads to an imbalance in the feeling of hunger and satiety, which often leads to weight gain and obesity, and research indicates that those who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 30% more likely to suffer from obesity than others. The reason for this is because sleeplessness and lack of sleep stimulate the secretion of ghrelin, which is responsible for feeling hungry, and reduce the secretion of leptin, which is responsible for feeling full. Also, lack of sleep not only stimulates feelings of hunger, but it also stimulates the appetite more for carbohydrates and foods saturated with fat. Also, Obesity occurring in this case may raise the risk of diabetes. 5. Exposure to driving accidents. Staying up for long hours and sleeping less than 7 hours a day, while a person has to do daily work tasks that he must wake up to perform, the risk to his life increases, as a result of the increased chances of him having traffic accidents due to lack of concentration. Damages psychological, nervous and cognitive sleeplessness. These are the harms of watching over your mental health and cognitive abilities. 1. Insomnia. Staying up late at night leads to sleep disturbances, on top of which are insomnia, and it means experiencing severe difficulty falling asleep or falling asleep. 2. Loss of concentration and learning difficulties. Staying up late at night affects alertness, attention, ability to memorize and understand information, as well as the ability to accurately judge matters due to lack of focus. 3. Forgetfulness. Scientific research indicates the importance of sleeping enough hours at night and stabilizing information in our minds and making us less likely to forget. 4. Depression. A study conducted in the USA in 2005 showed that people who tend to stay up late and sleep less than 6 hours a day are more likely to suffer from depression and depression. And in another study conducted on 10,000 American citizens in 2007, it was shown that people who suffer from insomnia are more susceptible to depression. Damage to staying up late on the skin. When you don't get enough sleep, your body produces more of the hormone cortisol, which is closely related to feelings of stress. This negatively affects collagen and protein in the skin. It causes faded color, wrinkles, and dark circles around the eyes, which may cause premature aging of your skin. Damages of staying up late for children and adolescents. Little girl is tired at night. Recent studies have shown that 30% of adolescents who used to sleep after 11:30 p.m. on school days and after 1:30 a.m. during vacation, their academic achievement worsened compared to their peers who were not accustomed to staying up late. Also, many studies indicate that children who are accustomed to staying up late at night are more likely than others to develop obesity, diabetes and cardiovascular disease in the future. Damages of staying up late for a pregnant woman. Researchers at the University of Pittsburgh in the United States of America found a close relationship between the periods and quality of sleep a pregnant woman gets during her pregnancy and the smoothness of the labor process, as the risk of complications during childbirth is higher if the mother tends to stay up late and not get enough sleep. The depression that may result from lack of sleep negatively affects the birth process and makes it more difficult. Go to bed early, wake up early, enjoy your life.